some spelling. We're going to start off by sounding some letters out. So we're sounding our vowels out. So we'll start with this one. This one is O-O-U. Perfect. One more time. O-O-U. Perfect. Alrighty. Next up, we've got this one. This is the letter E. Correct. And that one is E. Nice and easy. Good job, guys. This one is the letter I. Correct. And this one is E-I-E. Perfect. One more time. E-I-E. Good job. Well done. Alrighty, now this one was U. That's correct. And U goes U. U. Lovely. Good job. And last but not least, this one, the letter A. Lovely. So this one is A-R. Perfect. Making sure that at the start, A-R. Lovely. Good job, guys. Well done. Alrighty, so now we're going to get our whiteboards out and do some spelling. We're going to start off with the word in. In. Good job. That's correct. It's spelled I-N. Alrighty, now writing those ones down and making sure we're hovering once we're ready so we know we're all good to go. And 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Oh my goodness, I think that's everyone. Good job, guys. That's the correct spelling, so we've got to tick it or fix it. And rubbing those ones out, getting ready for the next one. So the next one is the word dog. I have a little dog. Dog. That's right. Making sure we're just drawing out that little flick on the G, because if we don't do that, it can be mistaken for another letter. That's right. Good job. Looking good. Alrighty, so this is the correct. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to say 3, 2, 1. Chin it. Lovely. Alrighty, so this is the correct spelling. So either we tick it or fix it, and we'll rub that one out and go to the next group. Alrighty, now these ones are a little bit more different, and I'd like to see if we can figure out why they're different. So the first word is the word chin, just like the word chin. Chin it, chin. Yes, exactly. Good job. So it's different because the word the sound ch, it's not just one letter, it's actually two letters that make up ch. Do we know what those are? CH. Good job. Exactly. Good job, guys. You're doing well. Alrighty. Lots of hovering. So we'll go to 3, 2, 1. Chin it. Good job. This is the correct spelling for it. Chin it. Chin. So tick it or fix it. Lovely. And then we'll move on to the next one. Next one is the word shop. Shop. I went to a shop. Yes, lovely. That's totally fine. I can help you with that one. So if I let you know that it's S and H, the word shop starts with S and H to make the sh noise. What do you think makes the op noise? Perfect. That's it. And 3, 2, 1. Chin it. Lovely. Alrighty. This is the correct spelling, guys, and you can either tick it or fix it. Great job, guys. That was really good. Alrighty. So rub all your words out and pop your whiteboards away. We're going to do some sounding out. Alrighty, so we've got the word. This is put. Good job. This one is far. Good job. It's the word far. Well done. We've got the word and that's correct. And well done, guys. And last but not least, we had dog before. Now we have cat. Good job, guys. You guys are doing so.
Hi there. So the previous clip that you just saw was a 5-minute excerpt on reading and spelling out of a 60-minute class, which if it was well-rounded and kind of completed, would also have then touched base on vocabulary, fluency, as well as handwriting to ensure all the bases were covered. Now, we first began by revising our vowels and the sounds of the vowels. So this was done by identifying the letter and then identifying the multiple sounds that that specific letter made. Now, why this was an effective exercise to do was because not only the first thing was because it revisited old content. So it revisited to kind of make sure that the old content, the vowels, were, I was able to, by repeating and having them repeat, kind of see how they were going in terms of repeating it back, and then be able to pinpoint whether or not we would then need to go back and revisit and build on it, or if it has been effectively taught and therefore no longer needs to be touched as a singular lesson within the class, if that makes sense. Now, it also was really good because it keeps those sounds fresh in their mind for the next part of the class, where they then use that to sound out and write words down or sound specific words out and break them down. So that was also really effective. And it also brings that kind of energy in where they are waiting for the next letter and really tuned in, which is great at the start of the class because it brings the energy up, gets their attention, and you're able to then maintain that with the next parts of the lesson. So yeah, it basically just engages, that specific activity engages them. It also touches on previously learned content and also just allows them to flow through to the next part of the class engaged and full of energy and ready for the next thing. I guess it's also really great to then follow through to the next bulk of the lesson where again the students will be sounding out and repeating the sounds just as they did previously with the vowels. And they would also be presented on the screen, and that kind of builds on that spelling tool of sounding it out and breaking it down, I guess just on a more complex level. So it's good to go from the singular vowels to then go to the larger words, where they can then make the connections that they tend to, look a certain way or sound a certain way when in a word, which is really effective. We then moved on to using the whiteboard to spell out words given out on the screen, given out by me, sorry. And so this part of the lesson was heavily influenced by Forms. Now, Forms is a resource that really influenced how I planned my class. So it allowed me to look at the videos provided, which were class videos, and then kind of build in that in my own way to see what I would be interested in doing. And it also is really great because you can see how it directly impacts the students with repetition, with its quick pace, with variations of the activity for students who have different needs. And this made it very, very easy to then plan my own class as it allowed me to see how it was effective in all of these different scenarios. It was really lovely to see how effective the use of the verbal cues, the whiteboards, and tracking out the words were, which then was also used for the next activity. Whiteboards in itself were a fantastic way to check in on students and gauge their progress in a very comfortable manner, as well as then show them how to self-correct their work with having the tick or fix or tick, which basically then allowed them to pinpoint where they may have made mistakes, which is not a bad thing, but also promoted them to find these mistakes, and if not, then also be able to reward themselves with a tick, which would also be very fulfilling for them. It also provides a great way for a teacher to provide assistance without completely derailing the students' learning. For example, when one of the students in the class lesson that I had done struggled with the word shop, as it was a SH double letter sound, it allowed me to pop in and give a pointer to not fully complete the exercise, but give a gesture of, I guess, simplifying what we were doing so that in the essence it was still accurate, but we were able to then move forward in a way that not only helped the student, but also didn't pinpoint them to be shown as having a mistake and still letting them have a go, which I think is very important. The verbal cues also were very important in this exercise because as it is quite like a fast-paced exercise, we're not taking too much time to kind of note down singular students, which gives a nice sense of community with open-ended questions and not singling students out to give these questions answers. And also then reducing the anxiety of the students in terms of if they weren't to know something, that they wouldn't feel anxious in knowing that they were going to be picked out in front of everyone if they may not have known. The aim is to keep it as fast as possible to ensure the attention is maintained, and this then allows for the flow and the energy to keep maintained and ensure that as many students can pay attention as possible. Hopefully it was effective.